Support grows for Tamil superstar Rajinikanth after BJP MP Dr. Subramanian Swamy threatened to expose him. Enraged by the senior BJP leader's comments, Tamil Nadu's pro-Hindu group Hindu Makkal Katchi has extended its support to the superstar. Slamming the BJP MP, the group asked Dr. Swamy to back down or, if he has evidence, approach the courts with evidence. Earlier, Dr. Swamy had told India Today that Thalaiva had committed economic fraud and therefore must not become a politician. Remember, the superstar gave more hints of taking the political plunge earlier, saying he is discussing the prospects and will make an announcement once he finalizes and takes a decision.
Dr. Subramanian Swamy அவர்கள் ரஜினிகாந்த் அரசியலுக்கு வரலாம் வரக்கூடாது அல்லது அரசியல் ரீதியான விமர்சனங்கள் எது வேணா வைக்கலாம். டாக்டர் சுப்பிரமணிய சாமி ஏற்கனவே உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், அவர் blackmail பாலிடிக்ஸ்க்கு பேர் போனவர். டாக்டர் சுப்பிரமணிய சாமி இப்போ என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காருன்னா, ரஜினிகாந்த் நிதி மோசடியில் ஈடுபட்டிருக்கார், அதுக்கான ஆதாரங்கள் எங்கிட்ட இருக்குங்கிறார். இந்தியாவில் யார் ஊழல் பண்ணாலும், யார் லஞ்சம் வாங்கினாலும், நிதி மோசடியில் ஈடுபட்டாலும் அவங்க மேலெல்லாம் ஏற்கனவே டாக்டர் சுப்பிரமணிய சாமி வழக்கு போட்டிருக்கார், நடவடிக்கை எடுத்து வருகிறார். உண்மையிலேயே ரஜினிகாந்த் நிதி மோசடியில் ஈடுபட்டதுக்கான ஆதாரங்கள் அவரிடத்தில் இருந்தால் அவர் உடனடியாக நீதிமன்றத்தில் வழக்கு தொடரட்டும். இத்தகைய ஒரு அவதூறு பிரச்சாரத்தை ரஜினிக்கு எதிராக அவர் மேற்கொள்ளுவதை நான் வன்மையாக இந்து மக்கள் கட்சி சார்பாக கண்டிக்கின்றேன்.
India Today's Rohini Swamy now joins me for more on the story. Rohini, blackmail politics is how Rajinikanth support groups describe what Dr. Swamy said. Take us through details of does Dr. Swamy have evidence, or as the support groups say, produce evidence or back off?
Well, what we just heard in terms of the Hindu Makkal Katchi actually saying that Subramanian Swamy always has indulged in blackmail politics, and if anybody has cases of fraud against them, then he has already filed enough and more cases against them. And see, particularly with regards to Rajinikanth, the point that is being made is Subramanian Swamy had come out and said that there are cases against him, there are legal problems against him, and so he should not come and enter into politics. Rather, he also went on to say that he has enough evidence to show that there has been money related fraud which is associated with Rajinikanth. Now, this is a statement that is not going to be taken easily. Number one, it's about Rajinikanth, he's superstar Rajinikanth, and he's Thalaiva, and he's almost as God in Tamil Nadu, and nobody can touch God. Okay. But at the same time, if there have been cases where there are the legal issues related to him, then it is up to the person who is making that comment to come out, like they said, in the courts and try to prove it. But keeping all this in mind, Rajinikanth is still in talks with people. He also has a special think tank to see whether his foray into politics is something that will be right at this time or maybe a little later.
Stay with me for a moment, Rohini. Let me also bring in Arjun Sampath, leader of the Hindu Makkal Katchi, who joins us on the broadcast. Mr. Sampath, in case Mr. Rajinikanth wants to join politics, he will have to take whatever comes his way. So, how do you read the statement being made by Dr. Swamy?
See, Dr. Swamy had any evidence regarding Rajinikanth's fraud in financially. He told in a press meet, commented Rajinikanth MP in politics. What he said, Rajini is an illiterate man. He had no qualifying to enter politics, and then he made a allegation against Rajini in financial fraud. He said a lot of documents are with him. We are all know about our Dr. Swamy. Dr. Swamy already he may file a lot of case against these corrupted people. Lot of time he file a case against Jayalalitha and Karunanidhi regarding their financial fraud.
Okay.
But when Rajinikanth announced a political announcement, after that only he playing this card. It is a blackmail politics. We opposed it. We condemned it. If he had any evidence, he definitely had a chance to go to court to punish Rajinikanth. So now he want to blackmail. He want to oppose Rajinikanth come to politics. So we condemn this thing.
Okay. So you're saying that this is blackmail politics. Stay with me for a moment. Rohini, take us through the context of this. What brought about these charges? You know, it's been said many times in the past that Rajinikanth is toying with the idea of joining politics. He hasn't taken the plunge so far. So what brought about this at this stage? Is he likely to join politics at least this time?
Well, there is a likelihood, and there's a strong likelihood, for the simple reason that we have seen how he actually went out and held those public meetings where people could come and talk to him. Itself shows that he is trying to reiterate to people that he is almost ready for politics. Now, why I'm saying almost ready is there are two issues. One is whether he will float his own political party, or whether he'll align with the BJP and the NDA to possibly look at joining hands with them. Because we have to understand that Rajinikanth himself as an individual can garner as much support as possible, not just from Tamil Nadu but from across the country. So he will have a huge amount of followers. But let me also tell you that this entire thing that we're seeing with Subramanian Swamy's statements, typically like Rajinikanth, he can actually get political mileage out of it. And of all the number of Rajinikanth jokes that we have had, clearly here Rajinikanth can stop any kind of economic fraud against him and convert it into something which is absolutely a huge political mileage for him to take it forward. So interesting how the kind of support that is coming for him, but at the same time it will be some more time before he actually forays himself as a politician.
Stay with me for a moment, Rohini. The BJP is using every opportunity to woo the superstar ever since he hinted about joining politics. And now the party's Tamil Nadu in charge, Muralidhar Rao, has welcomed Rajinikanth's entry into politics, saying that when it happens, it will be like a fresh breeze. Recently, BJP MP Dr. Swamy had told India Today Thalaiva had committed economic fraud and therefore must not become a neta. Swamy had threatened to expose Rajinikanth, but contrary to that, Muralidhar Rao said Rajinikanth has very high credibility. He snubbed Swamy, saying he has no information on Rajini's alleged financial bunglings.
You know, as long as Rajinikanth has not come into field, and as long as the economic offenses are even the default or whatever it is the subject of the knowledge of only few, like Subramanian Swamy. He only can comment because it is his knowledge which is making him to make a remark. I don't have any information on that. And when I don't have the information, you can understand what the Tamil ordinary people would be viewing. He is very popular and he is seen as a good hero and a good actor, and his credibility is not doubted.
So, Rohini, the BJP is doing all it can to woo Rajinikanth. So, will Rajinikanth join BJP, or as Rajinikanth fans say, will BJP join Rajinikanth, or will he float his own party?
Well, absolutely. That's exactly what it is all about. It's come down to that, whether the BJP will join Rajinikanth or otherwise. But like we just heard Mr. Muralidhar Rao of the BJP saying that he has a clean image. He's out to meet the people and he's out there to become a politician, and they will be backing him. It's not just the BJP. Initially, we also thought when there were talks that were taking place just before he held those public meetings that he could have even aligned with the AIA-DMK. But we are told, and this is what the information that we've been getting over the years through political analysts, that Rajinikanth had stayed away from politics largely also because of the respect he had for MGR and for Karunanidhi and later for Jayalalitha. And one reason also that we have seen is that he had decided that films is where he wants to be, but now he wants to convert a lot of the characters he's played in real life into real life, and that obviously the connect he will have. But the BJP trying very hard to woo him at this time, also because number one, you have the NDA at the center. Okay. Number two, the BJP is definitely lying to get a stronger foothold in Tamil Nadu. And what better person than Rajinikanth themselves on board? So either he goes as his own party or he goes with the BJP. It's a win-win situation, at least for now, for the BJP.
Okay. Now, Thalaiva's daughter, Saundarya, now she spoke to India Today and said whatever decision her father may ultimately take, the family will always stand by him. There's been intense speculation, as Rohini and I have been discussing, about the mega star joining active politics. Now, Thalaiva lent fire to those rumors recently, saying he hasn't denied the possibility and has been discussing this, but is yet to take a decision.
Thank you so much. Whatever decision Dad makes, family will support, but what he has to say, he'll say himself. So I don't really want to comment about his political entry now. So we're a very close, attached family. We discuss everything, and so yeah, we with him, whatever he decides to do.